The Manhattan penthouse office buzzed with energy, floor-to-ceiling windows framing New York's skyline, the hum of phones and keyboards a symphony of power. I stood by the glass conference table, my tailored blazer crisp, my heart light, as I reviewed campaign briefs for Horizon Media, the company I'd helped build. At 34, I was Sophia Grant, partner to Nathan Blake, Horizon's CEO, his confidant, his love, the queen of his world, trusted to steer our empire to new heights. Tonight's media gala would cement our latest deal, and I felt invincible. Nathan leaned against his desk, his dark eyes warm, his smile dazzling as he signed contracts. "Sophia, you're a genius," he said, his voice low, crossing to me, his hand brushing mine. "This campaign, global reach, record profits, it's you, all you." I blushed, my voice soft, adjusting a slide. "We're a team, Nathan. Your vision, my execution, we're unstoppable." He laughed, pulling me close, his kiss quick, electric. "More than a team, Soph. You're my queen, always." My heart raced, memories flooding. 5 years together, from startup nights to this empire, our engagement last summer sealing our bond. He was my anchor, the man who'd promised a future. Marriage, maybe kids. Horizon soaring. Emma, my best friend and our marketing director, burst in, her tablet glowing. "Sophia, the gala set, press, influencers, the board's buzzing. You and Nathan are gonna own tonight." I smiled, my cheeks warm. "Thanks, Em. Just doing our thing." Her words rang true. Nathan and I were partners. In love. In business. Our trust, unbreakable. I thought of our first pitch. His hand squeezing mine. Our late-night talks about global expansion. We were building a legacy, together. Nathan's phone buzzed, and he glanced at it. His smile tightening, typing fast. "Everything okay?" I asked. My voice light, noticing his quick glance away. "Yeah," he said, pocketing it, his smile back. "Just a client. Needy as always. Gotta keep him happy." He kissed my forehead, his voice warm. "See you at the gala, my queen." I nodded. The moment passing, but a tiny knot formed in my stomach. Clients. Late texts. It was normal, right? He was busy, leading Horizon, and I trusted him. I pushed the doubt away, focusing on the gala prep. The office was alive, my team finalizing ads, Emma tweaking the keynote. I checked the financials, my projections airtight, the deal a lock. Emma joined me, her voice soft. "You okay, Soph?" "You looked off when Nathan left." I smiled, shaking my head. "Just nerves, Em. Big night, big deal. Nathan's got this." But her words lingered, sharp. I thought of his charisma, his speeches, how I amplified his vision. We were equals, weren't we? I trusted him, his love, his leadership. The gala would prove it. Us, together, ruling. At home, I slipped into my gala gown, sapphire silk, feeling regal. Nathan texted, "You're my everything, Soph. Love you." I smiled, my heart full. The knot gone. The gala waited. Our moment to shine. Our trust solid. I imagined his speech, my hand in his, the crowd cheering. Horizon Media, our empire, was rising, and nothing could break us. But as I grabbed my clutch, his phone buzzed on the counter. A name flashing. Isabel. My stomach twisted, just for a second. A client, I told myself. Trust intact. The gala was hours away, and I was ready, blind to the storm coming. The Plaza Hotel's ballroom shimmered with opulence, crystal chandeliers casting light over New York's elite. The clink of champagne glasses echoing as Horizon Media's gala kicked off. I stood near the stage, my sapphire gown catching the glow, my heart racing with pride for our latest deal. Nathan, My fiancé and CEO mingled with investors, his charm electric. But a flicker of doubt stirred, sparked by his secretive texts, Isabel's name on his phone, and a woman's lingering presence. Her eyes too familiar, casting a shadow on my role as queen of his world. Emma adjusted her necklace beside me, her voice buzzing. Sophia, this is flawless. The press is eating it up. The board's thrilled. And you and Nathan look like royalty. Ready for the keynote? I smiled, my voice steady but tight. Yeah, Em. Just making sure it's perfect. I scanned the room, my eyes on Nathan, his laugh loud as he shook hands. But I saw her, a woman, sleek blonde hair, red dress, hovering near him, her smile, sharp, intimate. My stomach twisted. The knot from this morning, his quick client excuse, growing sharper now. Emma followed my gaze, her voice low. What's up, Soph? You're staring at Nathan like he forgot your anniversary. I shook my head, my voice soft. It's nothing, just... His phone's been busy, clients, he says. And that woman, near him. Who is she? Emma squinted, her voice careful. No idea. Maybe a new executive. You okay? You seem... off. I nodded, pushing the doubt away, my heart heavy. Just nerves, Em. Big deal, big night. But the flicker grew, Nathan's actions odd. He'd brushed off my input on the keynote, saying, I've got this, Soph. His tone sharp. His late meetings, his quick texts, always clients, felt wrong. I trusted him, our partnership solid. But the woman's glance at him, his ease with her, felt off. Nathan caught my eye, waving me over, his voice warm. Sophia, come meet the team. I walked to him, my smile forced. The woman stepping back, her eyes assessing. This is Sophia, my brilliant partner, he said, his arm around me, his touch steady. She makes the numbers sing. The investors nodded, praising my work, but my eyes stayed on the woman, now chatting nearby, her laugh loud. Who's that? I asked, my voice light, nodding toward her. Nathan's smile tightened just for a moment, his voice casual. Oh, Isabel, new creative lead. Sharp, great ideas. Don't worry, she's all business. He kissed my cheek, his voice warm. You're the queen tonight, Soph. I nodded, the doubt flickering, Isabel's name hitting like a spark. The same Isabel from his phone. I wanted to ask, but the gala was starting, the crowd gathering for Nathan's keynote. I followed him to the stage, my heart pounding, Emma beside me, her voice low. Soph, watch her. Something's off. Talk to Nathan after? I nodded, my throat tight. The ballroom's glamour fading, the flicker growing. Nathan took the mic, his voice booming, announcing the deal, the crowd cheering. This is for my team, he said, his hand on mine. Especially Sophia, my rock. The applause roared, but my smile was brittle. Isabel's eyes on us, her smile sharp, knowing. My trust in Nathan, so solid this morning, was wavering, her presence a shadow now a threat. The gala was our triumph, but a storm was brewing, ready to break. The Plaza Hotel's ballroom pulsed with celebration, the gala's energy peaking as Horizon Media's deal lit up New York's elite. I stood on stage beside Nathan, my fiancé and CEO, my sapphire gown shimmering, my heart heavy with doubt from Isabel's lingering glances and Nathan's secretive texts. We'd just announced our triumph, but now Nathan's keynote turned cruel, and I was cast aside for her. His betrayal public, shattering my role as queen of his world, leaving me humiliated in front of everyone. Emma stood nearby, her eyes worried, sensing my unease, her voice low. Sophia, you okay? You're tense. What's Nathan up to? I forced a smile, my voice shaky, gripping Nathan's hand. Just Nervous, Em. Big moment. But the flicker of doubt, Isabel's name, her too intimate smile, gnawed at me. Nathan held the mic, his voice commanding, charming the crowd, his arm around me. This deal's our future, he said. And I owe it to my team, my vision, and Sophia's support, of course. The crowd clapped, but his tone shifted, his smile sharp, his voice playful but cutting. Let's be honest, he said, turning to me, the spotlight blinding. Sophia's great with numbers, but she's better behind the scenes. Our new creative lead, Isabel, though. She's the spark, the future. Step up, Isabel. The applause grew, the crowd cheering. Isabel striding on stage, her red dress bold, her smile triumphant. My face burned, my heart stopping, his words a blade. Behind the scenes. Replaced by her? I'd built this deal, my campaigns, my sleepless nights, and he was demoting me, praising her in front of investors, the board, the press. Emma's hand grabbed mine, her voice a hiss. Soph, this is wrong, he's pushing you out. I stood frozen, my smile crumbling, tears pricking. Isabel taking my place beside Nathan, her hand on his arm, her eyes gleaming. Thank you, Nathan, she said, her voice smooth, the crowd roaring. I'm honored, ready to lead Horizon's creative vision. Nathan nodded, his voice warm, ignoring me. Isabel's the future, folks. Sophia, you'll support her, right? He winked at me, the crowd chuckling, some pitying, others nodding, as if I'd agreed to fade. My breath caught, my voice low, trembling, lost in the applause. Nathan, why? I said. My words drowned, my heart breaking. He leaned close, his voice a whisper, his smile fake. Relax, Soph. It's business. Keeps them excited. Don't make a fuss. Isabel's smile widened, her eyes mocking, clapping loudest, the crowd's cheers a wall. My stomach twisted. She knew, revelled in this. Her role no accident. I pulled my hand from Nathan's, my voice shaking. You're replacing me? I said, my words soft, unheard, the spotlight searing. He turned back to the mic, raising his glass, oblivious or cruel, while Isabel shone. My place stolen. Emma pulled me off stage, her voice fierce, guiding me to a quiet alcove, the garless noise fading. Sophia, that was betrayal, not business. He humiliated you, gave her your crown. What's going on? I sobbed, my voice breaking, tears streaming as we hid, the crowd's cheers a distant roar. I don't know, Em. He pushed me out for her. Isabel, on his phone. Now this. Is she... Are they together? I trusted him, Em. Gave him everything. Emma hugged me, her voice steady. He's a liar, Soph. That wasn't a promotion. It was a knife. And she's in on it, I bet. You don't deserve this. You built Horizon. I nodded, my chest tight, the humiliation burning. I thought of Nathan's smile, his proposal, our partnership. 5 years, crafting campaigns, planning a wedding, all while he elevated her, cast me aside. The crowd's applause, the press's flashes, Isabel's smirk, seared my pride. What do I do? I said, my voice shaky, my hands trembling. He's CEO, my fiancé. How do I face him, her after this? Emma's eyes blazed, her voice fierce. You don't just face him, Soph. You fight back. He replaced you, showed his weakness. Use it, your smarts, your role. There's a way to take it back. Make him regret this. I wiped my eyes, my pain shifting, a spark of anger flaring. Nathan thought he could demote me, keep me small, while Isabel rose. He was wrong. I was his queen, not his pawn, and I'd reclaim my throne, whatever it took. The gala glittered, but my trust was gone, replaced by a wound, a fire. I looked at Emma, my voice steady. the spotlight's sting now a call to war. I'll find a way, I said. My heart set. He cast me aside, but I'm coming back. Emma's cozy Manhattan apartment was a sanctuary. The living room soft with candlelight, the city's hum muffled through the windows. I sat on her couch, wrapped in a blanket, my eyes red from crying, my sapphire gala gown discarded in a heap. It had been hours since Nathan cast me aside at the plaza, replacing me with Isabel, his new creative lead. Her red dress blazing as he praised her, demoted me, humiliated me before New York's elite. Shattered in the shadows, my heart was broken, my role as queen of his world stolen, my trust in Nathan, our love in ruins. Emma handed me a glass of wine, her face tight with anger, her voice soft. "Sophia, I'm here," she said, sitting beside me, her hand on mine. "You don't have to face this alone. What he did, it was cruel, unforgivable. Talk to me." I sipped the wine, my voice shaky, tears spilling. "I can't stop hearing it, Em. His words, behind the scenes. Isabel's the future. He made me nothing, Em, in front of everyone, the board, the press," her smirk. "I built Horizon, loved him, and he gave her my crown." Emma hugged me, her voice fierce. "You're not nothing, Soph. You're brilliant. The heart of Horizon. He's the one who's weak, lifting her to hide his flaws. And Isabel? She's part of it, I know it, reveling in your pain." I nodded, my chest tight, the pain overwhelming. I saw her, Em, smirking, clapping, like she planned it. And his phone, Isabel's name, late texts. Is she his lover? Was this all a lie? Our engagement? Our partnership? Emma's eyes narrowed, her voice sharp. "Maybe. He's changed. Secretive. Cruel. That speech wasn't business. It was betrayal, pushing you out for her. You trusted him, and he stabbed you publicly." Her words cut, the truth raw. I thought of Nathan's proposal, his vows, our nights planning Horizon's rise. 5 years, building an empire, dreaming of a wedding, all while he schemed with her. I thought of the gala, the board's pity, the press's cameras, Isabel's hand on his arm, the shame burned, her triumph a blade in my heart. "What do I do?" I said, my voice breaking, tears streaming. "He's CEO, my fiancé, Em. I can't go back to Horizon, face her, the team, after this." Emma grabbed my shoulders, her voice steady. "You don't go back as his pawn, Soph. You're a strategist, a queen. He replaced you, showed his colors. Use it. Your skills, your access. There's a way to take it back. Your throne, his secrets, everything." I stared, my pain shifting, a spark of defiance flickering. "Take it back?" I said, my voice soft but growing. "Horizon's his, but I made it. My campaigns, my deals. What if I could reclaim it? Surpass him?" Emma's smile was fierce, her voice low. "Exactly. You're head of strategy, Soph. You know the clients, the board, the books. There's leverage, dirt, something. He thinks you're shattered. Show him you're a storm." I nodded, my tears slowing, the spark growing. Nathan's betrayal was a wound, but it was also a weapon. I thought of my role, my access, my campaign genius, global brands, $1 million deals. What if I used that, found his weaknesses, turned his empire against him? I imagined him, smug, with Isabel, thinking he'd won while I planned, silent, deadly. "Tomorrow," I said, my voice steadier, wiping my face. "I'll go to the office, check the files, see what's there. He can't know I'm fighting, not yet." Emma hugged me, her voice proud. "That's my Soph. Cry tonight, but tomorrow you rise. He cast you aside, but you'll reclaim your throne. And more. I nodded, my heart still broken. But the shadows weren't empty now. They were a space to plan, to heal, to fight. I thought of the gala, Nathan's words, Isabel's smirk. They'd humiliated me, but I wasn't the weak partner they thought. I'd find a way, use my wounds to fuel my fire. Emma's couch was a refuge, but tomorrow, Horizon was my battlefield, and I'd begin, shattered but not defeated, to take back my crown. The Horizon media office was a sleek fortress, its glass walls reflecting New York's morning bustle. But the air felt heavy as I sat at my strategy desk, my laptop open. My heart a storm of pain and purpose. It was the day after Nathan's betrayal at the gala, where he replaced me with Isabel, praising her as Horizon's future, casting me aside in front of everyone. Shattered in the shadows, I'd cried at Emma's, but now a crown reimagined was forming. A vow to reclaim my throne, surpass Nathan's empire, and uncover his secrets, making him pay for his treachery. Emma stood by my office door, her voice low, her eyes fierce. Sophia, you're a warrior for coming back after last night. The staff's whispering, they're with you. What's the plan? How do you take your crown? I nodded, my fingers typing, my voice steady despite the tears threatening. I'm done being his prop, Em. He humiliated me, gave her my place, but I built Horizon, my campaigns, my clients. I'll reclaim it, maybe more, and find what he's hiding with Isabel. Emma grinned, leaning against the desk, her voice sharp. That's my girl. You're head of strategy. You've got the keys, clients, data, board. Start there, dig for dirt. He's cocky, probably sloppy. Isabel's in on it, I bet. I took a deep breath, my eyes on the screen, pulling up campaign files, client lists, emails. I'll start with the books, I said, my voice firm. Every deal, every dollar. I know it better than him. If he's hiding something, or Isabel's tied to it, I'll find it. I'll build something bigger. My own empire. Outshine them both. Emma's eyes lit up, her voice excited. Smart! And the board? They love you, Soph, not her. Maybe allies there, or clients who'd follow you. What about Isabel? She's creative lead, but you're the brains. I nodded, my heart racing, the spark of defiance growing. Isabel, her smirk, her hand on Nathan's arm, her name on his phone. Was she his lover, his accomplice, or both? I thought of the gala, her triumph, the crowd's cheers. She was part of this, and I'd unravel her role. I'll check her too, I said, my voice cold. Her campaigns, her emails, anything. If she's new, there's a trail. Emma pulled out her phone, her voice low. I'll dig too. My marketing team's got ears, assistants, gossip. If Nathan's slipping, or Isabel's cozy, someone's talking. I smiled, her support a lifeline, my rebellion taking shape. I opened the company's financials, my eyes scanning, revenue, budgets, the gala deal's contracts. A flagged expense caught my eye, a $150,000 payment, to a vague consulting group. No details, signed by Nathan, dated last month. My stomach twisted. Was this Isabel? A bribe? Something worse? Em, look, I said, pointing, my voice steady. This payment, it's off. No vendor, just Nathan's signature. Could be nothing or everything, she said, her voice sharp, snapping a photo. Dig into it, Soph. If he's funneling money or paying her, it's your leverage. I nodded, my fingers flying, searching emails, finding one from Nathan to Isabel. Keep the consulting quiet. Boards curious. My heart pounded, the seeds of retribution sprouting. He was hiding something with her, and I'd found the first thread. Nathan walked by my office, his face tired, his voice soft. Sophia, you're here. I'm sorry. Last night was a mistake. Can we talk, please? I closed my laptop, my voice cold, my eyes steady. A mistake. You replaced me, Nathan. Humiliated me. Gave her my crown. We're done talking. His face fell, his voice pleading. Soph, I love you. It was business, not personal. You're my queen. Always. I stood, my voice sharp, my vow burning. Your queen? You cast me aside, Nathan. I'm not yours anymore. I'm mine, and I'm coming for what's mine. He flinched, his eyes wide. But I turned away, Emma's eyes fierce behind me. The office buzzed, eyes on us. But I didn't care. Nathan's betrayal was fuel, his empire my target. The payment, Isabel's email, were sparks. And I'd ignite them, find allies, build my case. He thought he'd won, casting me aside in the spotlight. He was wrong. I was shattered, but not broken, and I'd reimagine my crown, take his throne, and uncover his secrets, one calculated step at a time. The quiet New York cafe was a refuge, its wooden tables warmed by soft light, the hum of morning chatter steadying my nerves as I sat in a corner, my laptop open, my heart a mix of pain and purpose. It had been 3 days since Nathan cast me aside at the gala, replacing me with Isabel, humiliating me before Horizon Media's elite. My vow to reclaim my throne and uncover his secrets was growing. But today, a key to his empire emerged. An unexpected ally, offering the leverage I needed to seize control and unravel Nathan's betrayal. Emma sipped her coffee across from me, her eyes scanning her phone, her voice low. Sophia, the office is split. Half the staff's loyal to you, whispering about Nathan's gala stunt. I've got gossip from an assistant. Says Isabel's pushing risky campaigns and Nathan's all in. You find anything yet? I nodded, my fingers trembling, pulling up the flagged $150,000 payment I'd found, tied to a vague consulting group, and Nathan's email to Isabel. This, said my voice steady, is suspicious, Em. No vendor details, and Nathan told Isabel to keep it quiet. I think it's her or something shady. Emma's eyes widened, her voice sharp. Shady? Like a payoff? Soph, if he's funneling money, that's huge. You need more. Proof. Names. Before I could answer, a man approached. Late 30s, sharp suit, his face tense but kind. Sophia Grant? He said, his voice low, glancing around. I'm Daniel Voss, Horizon's former CFO. I heard about the gala, what Nathan did. I can help, if you're fighting back. My heart raced. Emma's hand on mine, her voice cautious. Help how? You left Horizon last year, Daniel. Why trust you? You're Nathan's old friend. Daniel sat, his hands clasped, his voice steady. Not anymore. Nathan forced me out. Blamed me for a failed deal to cover his tracks. I know his game, Sophia, and Isabel's part of it. You're head of strategy, respected. I've got something you can use to take him down. I leaned forward, my voice low, studying his face. What's in it for you, Daniel? Why betray Nathan? His eyes hardened, his voice bitter. He ruined my career, lied to the board, cost me everything. I want him out, and you're the one to do it. You're brilliant, Sophia. The board trusts you, even after his stunt. Emma's voice was sharp. Proof, Daniel. What have you got? No tricks. He slid a USB drive across the table, his voice low. This has financial records, emails. Nathan's side deals with Isabel. That consulting payment? It's her shell company, funneling $500,000 for personal use, not business. He's skimming, Sophia, And I've got the trail. Transfers, contracts, her signature. My heart leapt, my hands grabbing the drive, my mind racing. Skimming? Nathan. Stealing from Horizon with Isabel. The garless betrayal, his praise of her, now made sense. He was hiding bigger sins, using her rise to distract. How do I know it's real? I said, my voice steady, my vow flaring. Check it, Daniel said, his voice firm. You'll see, I've got more. Client contracts, board memos, showing Nathan's losing support. If you move, I'll back you quietly. You could lead Horizon, Sophia. Better than him. Emma grinned, her voice excited. Soph, this is it. If he's stealing, you've got him. Board, law, everything. You can take his throne, his secrets, all of it. I nodded, my throat tight, the discovery a key to his empire. I'll verify it, I said, my voice steady. If it's true, I'm in, Daniel. But I call the shots. No leaks till I say. He nodded, his eyes steady. Deal. Meet me tomorrow. I'll bring more. Nathan's done, Sophia. You're his reckoning. We left, the USB drive heavy in my purse, Emma's voice buzzing. Soph, he's your edge. If this is legit, Nathan's toast, boardroom, jail, gone. You're not just reclaiming, you're ruling. At Emma's apartment, I plugged in the drive, my heart pounding, files loading, emails Nathan to Isabel. Move another $200K, keep it off the books. Bank records, his signature, $500,000 gone. My hands shook, tears of anger falling. He'd cast me aside, humiliated me, while stealing with her. The board memos showed dissent, Daniel's allies ready to flip, if I led. Em, it's real, I said, my voice steady, my vow alive. He's a thief, and I've got proof. I'll take his empire, his secrets, everything. She hugged me, her voice proud. You're a queen, Soph. He replaced you, but you're gonna rule. The discovery was my key. Daniel, my ally. The crown reimagined now within reach. I'd verify plan, strike, and Nathan would learn. His throne was mine, and I'd burn his secrets down. The Horizon Media boardroom was a sleek arena, its glass walls framing New York's skyline. The air thick with anticipation as I sat at the table, my laptop open, my heart a steady fire. It had been a week since Daniel, my unexpected ally, gave me the USB drive proving Nathan's $500,000 embezzlement through Isabel's shell company, his mistress and accomplice. My vow to reclaim my throne and uncover his secrets was now a plan, and I was seizing the strings, manipulating Horizon's empire from within, rallying allies, and setting the stage to oust Nathan, with Isabel's fall as collateral. Emma stood by the window, her voice low, her eyes fierce. Sophia, you're a mastermind. Daniel says 4 board members are with you, ready to vote Nathan out if you show the proof. The leak's set for post-vote. Total chaos. You've got this. I nodded, my fingers organizing files, my voice steady. It's not just the vote, Em. I'm meeting clients today, securing their loyalty to me, not him. When the press hits, CEO fraud scandal, his deals, his name, will collapse. Emma grinned, her voice excited, pulling up a draft release on her phone. My media contact's ready, no trace to you. It'll drop when the board votes, clients will bolt. Isabel's campaigns are flopping too. Staff's grumbling. You're pulling every string, Soph. I smiled, my heart racing, the plan tight. Daniel's drive was ironclad. Emails, bank transfers, Nathan and Isabel's scheme clear. I'd verified it, cross-checked with Horizon's books, found more, $800,000 total, siphoned over 6 months, hidden as consulting. My strategy role gave me access, and I'd built a case. Client reports, audit trails, ready to present. But I'd stay silent. Let Nathan think I was broken. Until the vote. Daniel met me that afternoon. His suit crisp, his voice low. Sophia, the board's shaky. Nathan's pushing a new campaign. Isabel's idea, and it's a mess. Over budget, clients hate it. Your evidence plus my allies will flip them. You could be CEO if you want it. My heart leapt, my voice firm. CEO? I want his throne, Daniel, but I'll lead my way, not his. Can you lock the voters? He nodded, his eyes steady. 4 are solid, 2 more are wobbling. Show the proof, call out his fraud and they'll turn. Nathan's done, but you've got to be sharp. I nodded, my vow ablaze. Sharp? I'd been sharp, crafting Horizons campaigns, saving deals. Now I'd use that to burn him down. I thought of the gala, his betrayal, Isabel's smirk, the crowd's cheers. They'd cast me aside, but I was seizing control, string by string. Emma's phone buzzed, a text from a client. Soph, 2 brands want you, not Nathan, for their next campaign. They trust you after the gala gossip. You're winning them already. I nodded, my heart steady, opening an email from a board member, curious but cautious. Sophia, is Nathan reliable? We value you. Value. They valued me, not him, and I'd leverage it. I drafted a presentation, sharp, damning. Slides of transfers, emails, Isabel's shell company, Nathan's signature. I'd present tomorrow, call for a vote, expose his fraud, and take his chair. Nathan walked by my office, his face worn, his voice soft. Sophia, can we talk? I messed up, I know. I need you. We're partners. I looked at him, my voice cold, my eyes steady. Partners? You replaced me, Nathan. Gave her my crown. I'm not your partner. I'm your reckoning. He flinched, his voice shaky. Soph, please, I love you. Isabel's nothing, higher. Let's fix this. I turned away, my voice sharp, my vow burning. Fix it? You broke us, Nathan. You'll see what I'm building soon. He left, his eyes wide, the office buzzing, eyes on us. But I didn't care. Nathan's betrayal was fuel. His empire, my prize. The clients, the board. Daniel's proof were strings, and I was pulling them, silently, swiftly, ready to seize his throne and his secrets. The Horizon Media boardroom was a crucible, its glass walls gleaming under New York's morning light. The tension thick as I stood at the head, my laptop open, my heart a blazing inferno. It had been 8 days since Nathan replaced me with Isabel at the gala. A week since Daniel's key evidence proved Nathan's $800,000 embezzlement through her shell company. Today was the battle for supremacy, where I'd confront Nathan, unveil his fraud, and reclaim my throne, ousting him and Isabel, seizing Horizon's crown in a showdown that had reshaped the empire. Emma waited outside, her voice a whisper through my earpiece, her eyes on her phone. Sophia, the press leaks primed. CEO fraud exposed. Drops in an hour, post-vote. Daniel's got 4 board allies locked, 2 more leaning. You're a queen, go take it. I nodded. My blazer sharp, my voice steady, the USB drive's files loaded, emails, transfers, Nathan and Isabel's scheme bare. The board sat, faces stern, Daniel's nod subtle, his allies. Ready? 2 wavering. Nathan entered, his suit pristine, but his eyes tired, his smile forced, flickering to me, wary. Sophia? He said, his voice soft. This meeting, what's it about? We can talk, fix things. I met his eyes, my voice cold, my vow burning. No fixing, Nathan. Sit. The board needs the truth. He frowned, sitting, the room hushing, my heart pounding but my resolve iron. Daniel opened, his voice firm. We're reviewing leadership, post-gala concerns. Sophia, you called this. Proceed. I took a deep breath, my voice clear, ringing through the room. Board members, I've driven Horizon's strategy, built our global reach. But Nathan's leadership is a lie. He's not just disloyal, he's a thief. I have proof. $800,000 embezzled, funneled through a shell company run by Isabel Carter, his creative lead and accomplice. Gasps echoed. Nathan's face paling, his voice rising. Sophia, that's absurd. You're hurt, I get it, but this... lies. I clicked my presentation. Slides. Glowing. Emails. Nathan to Isabel. Move the $200K. Keep it off the books. Bank records, his signature, $800,000 gone. These aren't lies, I said, my voice steady, fierce. You stole from Horizon, cast me aside to hide it, while praising her your partner in crime. You're unfit to lead. The board leaned in, eyes wide, Daniel's allies nodding, the waverers shifting. Nathan stood, his voice shaking, desperate. This is personal, Sophia. You're twisting things, jealous of Isabel. Those payments were legit, for campaigns. Legit, I said, my voice sharp, sliding a contract across. Isabel's shell company exposed. A fake firm, Nathan. Your signature. You humiliated me to distract from this. Your fraud, your lies. The board trusted you. I trusted you. And you betrayed us all. A board member, Clara, spoke, her voice cold. These records, they're damning, Nathan. Explain, now. He stammered, his face red, his voice breaking. It's a misunderstanding, I swear. Sophia's blowing it up. Enough, I cut in. My voice fierce, tears in my eyes, but my heart strong. You replaced me, called me a prop, while stealing millions. I built Horizon, my campaigns, my vision, and you tried to erase me. I moved to remove Nathan as CEO, effective immediately. Daniel stood, his voice firm. I second. Vote now. The board murmured, hands rising. Daniel, his 4 allies, then Clara, the waverer, her eyes on me, trusting. 6 votes, enough. Nathan's face crumpled, his voice a shout. You can't, Sophia. It's my company, my legacy. Your legacy? I said, my voice steady, cutting. I was your legacy, Nathan. Your deals, your throne, built by me. Now it's mine. The chairman, stern, spoke. Motion carries. Nathan, you're out. Sophia, interim. CEO, pending review. Security, escort him. Nathan lunged, his voice desperate, grabbing my arm. Sophia, don't. I love you. We're partners. I pulled free, my voice cold, my eyes locked on his. You replaced me, betrayed me. You're no partner. Get out! Security led him away, his shouts fading, Isabel entering, her face pale, her voice a hiss. You'll regret this, Sophia. I ignored her, the board clapping, Daniel's nod proud. Emma burst in, her voice through the earpiece. Soph, the leak's live. Press is swarming, clients dropping him. You won. I stood, tears falling, my heart soaring but heavy. The battle was won, Nathan's throne mine, Isabel's rise crushed. But a deeper secret waited, his betrayal more than fraud. The boardroom was my crown, but the fight wasn't done. I was Sophia Grant, and I'd reclaim my supremacy, ready for the final truth. My new CEO office was a glass citadel, the New York skyline sprawling below, the weight of Horizon Media now mine as interim CEO. It had been 2 days since the boardroom battle, since I exposed Nathan's $800,000 embezzlement with Isabel, ousting him, reclaiming my throne. The press leak had worked. Clients fled. His name ruined. Isabel's role as his accomplice tarnished. But the pain of his betrayal, casting me aside for her, lingered. And tonight, with Emma and Daniel, a secret that changes all was revealed. A deeper truth about Nathan's treachery, reshaping my triumph, fueling my resolve to rule. Emma sat across my desk, her laptop glowing, her voice excited. Sophia, you're a legend. New CEO saves media giant is trending. The board's begging you to stay permanent, and Rise Up is soaring, women calling you their hero. I smiled, my heart steady but heavy, my voice soft. Thanks, Em, but it's not done. Nathan's gone, but I need to know why. The gala, Isabel, the money, was it just greed or something bigger? Daniel leaned against the window, his face grim, his voice low. It's bigger, Sophia. I held back post-vote to let you settle, but I found more in the board's private server. Nathan wasn't just stealing. He was sabotaging Horizon, deliberately, to tank it and start a new firm with Isabel. My breath caught, my hands gripping the desk, my voice urgent. Sabotaging Horizon? What do you mean, Daniel? He replaced me, stole money, but tanked the company we built? Daniel opened his tablet, pulling up emails, his voice steady but sharp. These are from Nathan to Isabel a year ago. He planned to weaken Horizon, push bad deals, lose clients, then jump to a new firm, funded by the skimmed money. Look, emails. Him telling her to plant risky campaigns, let Sophia take the fall. He used you, Sophia, to distract the board, while he and Isabel plotted to leave you with a failing company. I stared, my heart shattering, tears burning the emails. Brutal. Nathan. Sophia's too sharp, board trusts her. Replace her, make her doubt, she'll crumble. Isabel's reply, I'll shine, make it sting. My hands shook, the secret a knife. He planned it? I said, my voice breaking. The gala, casting me aside, wasn't just betrayal. It was to ruin me, Horizon. Everything, for their new firm. Emma's face hardened, her voice fierce, grabbing my hand. He's a monster, Soph. The affair, the money. Now this? He didn't just replace you. He tried to destroy you, your legacy. To build his with her. Daniel nodded, his voice soft. There's more. Isabel wasn't just his mistress. She's his co-founder, signed to the new firm, Blake Media, registered offshore, funded by the $800,000. They plan to launch next month, leaving Horizon bankrupt, you blamed. My world tilted, tears spilling, the secret changing all. I thought of Nathan's gala speech, his future with Isabel, her smirk, the crowd's cheers. 5 years, my trust, my campaigns, all a game to him, with her as his partner, not me. How could he? I said, my voice shaky, my heart raw. I was his queen, Em, built his empire, and he wanted me erased, with her. Emma hugged me, her voice steady. You weren't erased, Soph. You fought, took his throne, his secrets. He's in jail, Isabel's done. And your CEO. He lost, you won. Daniel slid the tablet to me, his voice firm. Take this to the feds, Sophia. It's not just embezzlement. Conspiracy, sabotage, fraud. They'll bury him, extend his sentence. The board? They're yours, permanent CEO, if you say yes. I nodded, my tears drying, my pain afire, my reclamation complete but evolving. Nathan's deeper secret, sabotage, a new firm with Isabel, was the truth behind his betrayal, and I'd use it, ensure his ruin, secure my realm. I thought of Horizon, my office, my platform Rise Up, now inspiring thousands. I'd won, but this truth fueled a new fight, to lead, to heal, to rise higher. Emma's phone buzzed. A news alert. Nathan charged with additional fraud. Isabel named, her career over. They're done, Emma said, her voice proud. You broke them, Soph, and you're just starting. I stood, my voice steady, my heart strong. I'll take the emails, Daniel, to the feds, the board. He replaced me, planned my fall, but I'm standing. Horizon's mine, and I'll lead it. Better than him. The office was my throne, the city my realm, Nathan's secret exposed, his betrayal bare. I was wounded, but not broken, ready to rule. My triumph just the beginning. The Horizon Media Gala was a spectacle. The Manhattan ballroom ablaze with golden lights, New York's elite toasting my reign as permanent CEO. I stood on stage, my emerald gown shimmering, my heart full, a frame sketch of a phoenix, a nod to another story's strength. On the podium, symbolizing my rise. It had been a month since the boardroom battle, since I exposed Nathan's $800,000 embezzlement and Isabel's role, reclaiming my throne. The secret of his sabotage, planning a new firm, tanking Horizon, had changed everything. And now, as ruler of my realm, I'd triumphed, Nathan and Isabel ruined, my empire secure, my secrets his no more. Emma stood beside me, her smile wide, her voice proud, her phone buzzing with alerts. Sophia, you're a titan. Rise up. It's global. Your keynote's trending. Women calling you their queen. Nathan's in prison. Isabel's vanished, and Horizon's soaring. You rule, crowned. I laughed, tears pricking my eyes, my voice steady. We did this, Em. You, Daniel, me. From his betrayal, her smirk, to this. I'm free. She hugged me, her voice soft. You're more than free, Soph. You're ruling, building something bigger than him. For you, for everyone. The crowd cheered as I took the mic, my voice clear, strong. Thank you, New York, I said, the room hushing. A year ago, I was cast aside by Nathan Blake, Horizon's former CEO, replaced by his accomplice, Isabel Carter. He betrayed me, stole millions, tried to sabotage our company for his own gain. But I fought, exposed his fraud, reclaimed my throne, and uncovered his secrets. Today, I'm your CEO, leading Horizon to new heights, and Rise Up, my platform, lifts women like me, betrayed but unbroken, rulers of our realms. The applause roared, cameras flashing, board members standing, Daniel's nod proud. I told the story, Nathan's gala speech, Isabel's rise, my pain, Daniel's drive, the boardroom vote, the Fed's charges, the sabotage unveiled. We're not victims, I said, my voice fierce. We're queens, building empires from ashes. Join me, rise, rule. A woman approached after, her voice shaky. Sophia, your podcast saved me. I left my toxic ex, started a brand because of you. I hugged her, tears falling, my heart full. This was my realm, not just Horizon, but purpose, lifting others, as Emma and Daniel had lifted me. Daniel joined us, his voice warm. Sophia, the board's unanimous. Permanent CEO, equity stake, full control. Horizon's yours and it's thriving. New clients, global deals, all because of you. I nodded, my throat tight, my voice steady. Thank you, Daniel. For the drive, the votes, believing in me. This empire, rise up. It's ours, for every woman he tried to dim. At dinner, Emma, Daniel, and my sister toasted, their voices warm. My sister squeezed my hand, her eyes wet. You're my hero, Soph. You rose, made us proud. I smiled, my voice soft. For you, for me, for every woman he replaced. The phoenix sketch hung in my office, a symbol of rebirth, though from another tale. My loft, sleek and mine, waited. A home Nathan couldn't touch. I checked my phone. A new client. A Forbes feature for Rise Up. Messages from women inspired. Nathan was in jail. 7 years. Isabel gone. Their sabotage a scar. But not my story. I opened my laptop, drafting a new Rise Up post. He replaced me, I wrote. But I reclaimed my throne, his secrets, and built my realm. Rise with me. Rule your destiny. I hit publish, the likes flooding, each a brick in my empire. Emma raised her glass, her voice proud. To Sophia, ruler of her realm, crowned in triumph. I clinked my glass, my heart light, the gala's wound healed, my throne secure. I was Sophia Grant, queen of Horizon Media, my empire shining, ready for the future. Crowned not by him, but by me, victorious, unbreakable, forever.